Hey, it's Jake. You have been misled about alcohol and cocaine cravings, and I'm going to explain the truth here in this video. I want to explain how this method and understanding of cravings that I am suggesting and talking about today has helped numerous clients achieve months and some of them years of sobriety. Like my client Jay, who is approaching 10 months sober from all substances. Or like A, who has achieved over 6 months of sobriety. Or like Harry, who is over 1 year sober, lives in Dubai, and was promoted to CEO after our coaching work. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Jake O'Connor. I'm an addiction coach and a cognitive hypnotherapist. I help business owners achieve 30 days of sobriety in the next 90 days without just stopping, by rewiring their unconscious mind so the changes last a lifetime. I want to debunk the recovery myth that the recovery and addiction world latch onto so much. How recovery is a lifelong label that we just get attached to. Like me, for example, when I was going through my addictive patterns, there's this label of, oh, you're an addict. Oh, how many days have you been sober? You're in recovery. How are you feeling? Are you triggered? Are you this? Are you this? Are you this? Are you this? And there's this lifelong recovery label that just gets attached to you. This mainly stems from the 12-step programs and from the rehab centers. But this also stems from other addictive or addiction programs that fearmonger you and keep you stuck in the recovery cycle. Because if you look at it from the grand scheme of things, if everyone that went through an addiction was just cured, like they're just living their life and being free, the 12 steps program wouldn't be as popular as it is because they wouldn't have to because they wouldn't have people keep coming back and back and back and back and back 20 odd years down the line, because how they get people coming back is because obviously they tell people that they're going to be in lifelong recovery, and living in this fear of relapse just simply creates more fear. Like, it is a never-ending cycle of addiction recovery. And I'm here to debunk that myth today, because you don't need to be in lifelong recovery. If you broke your leg, for example, do you then label yourself as I don't know, like a leg breaker survivor? Or do you label yourself in recovery for the rest of your life because you've broken your leg? No. You break the bone heals, and then you move past it. Like footballers get to play football again. I don't know. Runners get to run again. Like these different events that happen in people's lives, people move past them. So why is addiction any different? We often get told that we're powerless and that you have to devote your life to lifelong recovery. Again, it's wrong. It's wrong. And maybe even someone stops one addictive behavior, right? But they end up picking up another. And again, there's this fear of, I've got urges, I've got cravings, I've got triggers. And even though some of that is true, it's your own representation of what an urge or a trigger actually is. So stay tuned, and I'm going to explain actually what it is and how you can move past it. All of these things are just reinforcing the fact that you should be fearful, that you should live in fear for the rest of your life in case you relapse, or you should be in lifelong recovery. And it's not true. Like, you've experienced something or are currently experiencing something, and you stop that thing, that's now not your identity. Like, you're a free human being to go and live your life. And I want to make that super, super, super clear. Living in this scarcity or fear mindset is exactly what the recovery world want you to believe. They want to keep you hooked to the endless recovery trap. And when you give up alcohol or cocaine, it is normal for you to initially crave it in the first 2 to 7 days. You're not broken. You don't need to go to these lifelong recovery groups and be in the constant state of fear that you are going to relapse because you're craving, right? The reason why the cravings occur is A, because in the early days they do, but B, it's because the root cause hasn't actually been resolved. So your unconscious mind and society, by the way, this is societal conditioning that we've picked up unconsciously throughout the years, has associated they've created false associations to cocaine or alcohol. It gives me fun. False. It's a social thing. False. It de-stresses me. False. If you look or taste, if you see a bottle of wine, for example, it cannot make you happy. It cannot make you sad. I'm sure you've experienced in the past when the alcohol has made you happy and it has made you sad, right? The exact same bottle of wine, right? The same chemicals, the same make, everything is exactly the same. The only thing that's changed in that moment is your thinking. It's your thinking around what the substance or the behavior is going to do for you. Because the chemicals in the ingredients don't change in the cocaine or the alcohol, for example. The only thing that changes is this. And it's the mind's association to the addictive behavior. And it's all unconscious. It's all automatic. Because the unconscious mind controls 95% of what we do. And you've just associated behaviors, i.e., it's sociable, it's fun, it de-stresses me, to the substance. Like that really is all it is. But the good news is, and I'm here to share this with you today, a substance cannot give you that. I want to make that super, super clear. It cannot make you happy. It cannot make you sad. It cannot make you have fun. It is the mind that's created the association, and it all begins with there. And a craving is super simple. It is something you experience in the now that you've experienced in the past. And this is the kind of stuff that the 12 steps and other methods won't teach you, is because if the root cause doesn't get resolved, then yes, you will continue to have these cravings. But my job and my process is to get to the root cause of the issue, because there will be an emotional or a mental experience that has been brought to the conscious mind. And instead of sitting with that feeling or that thought, it is so uncomfortable that the mind seeks soothing, right? And this is all automatic. This is all unconscious. So you may be thinking, I don't know if I believe that, but trust me. So instead of it just being a craving, it is a signal from the unconscious mind that there is discomfort simmering beneath the surface without you even being aware of it. Whether it be arguments, whether it is a stressful day at work and you need to kind of process that and work through that, whether it is a breakup, whether it is big T or little t trauma. Like there's all of these micro things that could happen, right? And that's what the craving is. It's not just simply wanting the substance or the behavior. It is the unconscious need for soothing. So here's what you can do instead. I've created an urge editing blueprint that Jay used to achieve over 10 months sobriety, that Harry used to achieve over 1 year sobriety, and that A used to achieve 6+ months of sobriety. And you can steal it for free. I'm going to link it in the description below. Click the link, check your inbox, and it will land in your inbox. Use the blueprint for 5 minutes a day and watch your addictive pattern slowly start to fade. So steal it for yourself. If you found this video useful, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and share it with people that that may find it useful. And yeah, if you want to reach out about working with me on a one-to-one level or joining my group program, jump onto my website, which again, I'll link in the description below. Fill out the application form and myself will get in touch with you and see if we're a good fit. Peace and love.